What we doing here? Salute to my audience. I hope you and your families are good. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure your notification bell is on. Almost in 2026, people. And I know this story might seem long-winded, but it's needed, man. It's needed. That's what the platform's for. It's for me to talk to my audience, those that have got questions of me, you know. And especially when all this disrespect and all this slander outside with Simon Dangles and the Smokers Corner are trying to pop down my name, like I'm not even trying to stand on my name like I'm some top gangster guy, but I know what I went through. I know how I was, and folks can vouch for that. But these smokers, yeah, with all sorts of foil in their pockets, are trying to draw me out. So here I am. So I'm just giving you my story, man. So part 1, part 2 is there. Go watch the previous episodes to catch up with this one. A recap on this one would be, yesterday I was talking about how, you know, I made it clear, 2010 went to jail, Scrubs, Blunderston, did block, crazy experience. Got myself to Edmunds Hill, which is known as High Point North now, if I'm not mistaken. And I was talking how my brother Barry had just turned up in Edmunds Hill. So when I've been called down to reception, I've seen Barry. At the time, did I have a cellmate at the time? I had a cellmate at the time. And when I've gone and seen Barry, you know, when you see your brother, you know what it is, it's clear. So I'm saying 1 second, I forwarded back up to my cell, and I can't remember who my cellmate was, but I'm saying, Brody, my brother's just come. I beg, let's pattern up something where you can find another cell. Not on no bully thing, I don't like bullies and all that. But I'm just honest, innit? And I'm up front with it, like, yo, let's find another cell for you. My brother needs to come in the cell, you know? He was cool, he understood the message. You know what I'm saying? Barry's in the cell now. Barry's come with weed, all sorts of things, yeah? Typical madman. So now, not only is it calm, because like I told you, the way it worked was, there's no 24/7 banger. You have a, all right, cool. I'm used to steel doors as cells with a flap, yeah, on the outside that can open. You can't obviously open it from the inside. I'm now in a cell that has got a single bed either side. Remember, I'm used to bunk beds at this point. I'm now in a cell where there's a single bed either side, and your door is a door that you can undo from inside, like with a handle. So you can't be kind of like, they can't lock it from the outside, and you just bust it. You just open it, yeah? So the regime was, you're out. If you're going to work and all these things and education, cool. But if you're not, then you're just on the wing. They'll lock off the gate at the end of your spur. So imagine there's a gate and there's hella cells, like 10 cells or whatever it is on this little piece here. They'll lock this, and you just forward out, go into any of these cells and chat to the folks and that. You get what I'm trying to say? So I'm enjoying that because the door is open. They had like a room with a shower, toilet. So 9 times out of 10, the pattern was, bro, don't leave no phone in your cell. Yeah. Park it in the toilet. Park it. The man had a spot. Park it in the toilet. Range from there, because no one's coming in there. So 9 times out of 10, when the man them are going to shower, there's man just in there on the machine doing what they need to do, you know? And the freedom of being able to shower when you want was beautiful, man. There was some normality forwarding back into man's life. I'm used to, at this point, routine. You can only shower between this time. You can only shower between that time. You can only go in the yard between this time. You know, restricted. Edmunds Hill, amazing jail, to the point where we're in there now and we're getting to work now. Remember, I feel like I've always been a hustler. I feel like if an opportunity presents itself, I'll grab it with both hands. Now remember, it's my first time in prison still. So in Scrubs, it was more, and I know it sounds crazy, we was more taking people's parcels at one point. That cell there, they just got a 4s. They just got this from, because people are going to, it's a remand jail. People are going to court, coming back. So there's a lot of things going on with people bringing things back. If we get the drop on it, us blacks, you think it's cap, we're in there, yeah? Towards the end of that, we started to pattern ourselves, send people that was going court, have a conversation with them, make someone link you in court, bring this back, all sorts of things. Entrepreneurial stuff, let's be honest, transferable skills, bad man. Yeah, that's all it is. And when you got nothing but time on your hands, what else you gonna do other than try to pattern? So now in Edmunds Hill, man, seeing the flexibility that we got, the time that we've got on our hands. I'm with Ian, I'm with Barry, Younger's there. This is before Shocks. Shout out Shocks. This is before Shocks came. You know, Shocktown, the rapper. This is before he came. But just being with these people, my people, we're patterning. We're patterning to the point where, and this is what I'm saying, rest in peace, my brother Jamie Jackson, man. Yeah, always love to his family, never disrespect. Jamie Jackson, rest in peace again, my brother. Jamie would travel from the ends in car. I feel like he did it by bike one time. That's how gangster Jamie is. But he used to forward up every Friday night. Yeah, and I remember he used to kind of park a mad pack of parcels in like his engine somehow. Jamie's one of those brothers that will find a way for the folks and that team player. So now we've got Jay on the phone, and where our cell is, the window's open. Remember, again, that's even another thing. I'm used to cell windows. Scrubs, I think you could open it a little piece. Was there a gate outside of it though? So you couldn't, no, Scrubs was cool. Scrubs you could open it, but this is a window I'm talking about. You could put your whole arm out, a little piece of, you know what I'm saying? Your head is wide, gaps in there, whereas Scrubs is, the bars are like this, thin kind of, enough to get your arm out, but this gel, whole arm, you know what I'm saying? So, and where we was, the wall, the perimeter of the wall was right there. So on the other side of this wall was just like a common. No? Surely. It's just a common. Cool. I think his name was Sean. I think he was from West. Salute, Sean. So what we've ended up doing is, we know the pattern. We know what time the officers are doing their walk-arounds, all sorts of things. We put a parcel together. What was on the parcel? I hear you screaming. The first parcel was like a 9 allowed phones, chargers, USBs, if I'm not mistaken, USBs. I think that was about it. It's a trial run, innit? So we're not going crazy. Jamie's come. He's on the other side. This is how happy and gassed the man them are. And this is how bait it is. Everybody kind of know. See, in jail, there's no secrets. You think you got something quiet. Next thing you know, you're at your window and you're looking at every other cell opposite you and to the left of you, and everyone's at their window. And you're telling man, back up from the window. What's man doing here? Nosy. So man's getting heated. They're going to make up, you know, like you're thinking you're going to make it bait. Get away. Anyway, everyone's at the window, innit? Fair enough. Sean, I feel like it was Sean. He's the fisherman. We've told him, bad man, your role, you're going to fish in the things. So what he's done is, with the green sheets, everybody can vouch for this in the can. You tear thin pieces down of your sheet, right? Tear it all down, link it all up, knot it all up. So now you got a long rope, yeah? You put a net bag. Net bags were like what the man used to put their washing in, leave it in the laundry, you know, like a white net bag. Net bag on the end of it. Put a little weight in the net bag to give you leverage to throw. You dash that out. Now, why Jamie, my brother, rest in peace, is so on point. We're seeing Jamie over the other side of the wall because he's showing his phone. It's dark. Remember, it's dark time. We're doing this at like 10 at night. I think they did their laps at 9, and then their next laps wasn't till 1. Something like that. We can see my brother Jamie on the common piece because he's jumping up like a madman with some flashing lights, like it's a disco out there. Yeah, and man's just laughing. Man's not ready for what's coming. I know that sounds crazy. So man's told him, he's told man, yeah, I'm gonna dash 2 oranges, let me know if they land where you need it. So, you know, bam, 1 orange has come. Slap the roof. Bow! Louder than that. The man them are shuffling. Certain man that was in the cell are disappearing now. Cause you know, man wanna be there when it's good times, but you see if it's dark, man are leaving. Yeah, I remember you, buddy. It's over, buddy. You didn't hold nothing that night. So one of them's landed on the roof, bang. Man's got Jamie on the phone, man, tell him, yeah, that's cool, but just not so far. You know what I'm saying? Make it land in the grass piece. Next one's come, slap like a window. Jamie's laughing on the phone because he finds it funny. I'm saying, big man, if they get you outside, it's over, buddy. Focus, please. So the third or fourth one, he's got it. It's landed like on the grass. And you know why he's a madman? Because as soon as he's told man what that one was good, man's like, that one's perfect. Launch it. Bro, it's pitch black out there, right? Why has man seen some thing that's glowing in the dark come flying over a wall and land in the middle of the grass and it's glowing? Christmas lights, bad man. No. Now bare man are leaving the cell. It's over, buddy. But we've come too far. Man saying to Jay, what's that? Jamie talking about he went to the fisherman shop and got 2 luminous or something glow in the dark lights. Now hear what I'm saying, my family tree. Man love you to death. And the fact that you've come here to show us this love and respect is so rewarding to man that man can't even pay you back for that ever in life. But no one asked you, my brother, to put some glowing sticks on there. But in hindsight, it wasn't perfect. But the reality was it was sick. Why? Sean, in his window, you can't miss it, bro. Man can't tell me, you can't see the parcel. Bad man, there's a disco outside. Please. Sean's throwing it out. Missed it the first time, second time. You know the man them's agitated. I get the thing. Barry's scream. Banter, yeah. By now, Jamie's cut. You don't need to be around bad man. My family, yeah, we're going to get that. Sean's grabbed it. Everyone's watching out their windows, which is making it more bait. Man's thinking this is warm now. Sean's gripped it. Remember, he's got the line with the net bag. You can just see the net bag's clipped. Not only has Jamie put these glowing disco lights on the things, he's put hooks around the package, like fish hooks. Remember I told you went to the fisherman shop to get the lights? He's put like fish hooks on the package. So naturally, when the bag is gripping, it's gripping onto hooks, hence why it's dragging. So now man's just there looking at this thing be dragged up the window, up the wall, into Sean's cell. Landed. Yeah? Happy days. Landed. And when you think about it, this is how bait the man them are. The landings have cameras. They do? Did they have cameras? The landings didn't have cameras. No, they did. The landings did have cameras. The shower rooms, obviously, no cameras. So imagine, enough man not on the landing at a certain time. Remember, everyone's at that window, so the landing's quiet. So you know, for a gov to look back over at the footage where you're used to seeing bare people just on the landing, talking, in and out of cells. No one's in no landing. Everyone's in cells, bad man. They know what's going on. Then all of a sudden, bare man are on the landing, in and out of the shower. So when I think of it, you don't think these things through. You just want to get your things in it, but it's crazy. So Link Sean, showers, package gets broken down. The loud is loud. But remember, man's got the spot in the shower, but it's loud. The man them smoking loud now, naturally, in the showers. You know what that brings, what heat that brings. Officers, remember when they lock off your gate, and I sound so excited telling these stories, but remember, this is just all memory stuff that I'm talking to you off. I'm not scripting nothing. This is just flashbacks. I don't even mean to come across so excited, but I was excited. I'm not going to lie to you. Like I said, I had to make the best of a bad situation, so there was no weed on that landing prior to man getting there. There wasn't. Now, it smells like Amsterdam on man's wing. Yeah? Because everybody's buying 8 balls, Zeds, whatever you call it. And only the man that got Zeds was the folks and that. Other than that, we're breaking this thing down. Apes, etc. Remember, man's got phones, all sorts of things. So all sorts of quids are being maintained. I feel like that process went on for a good... How long did that process go on for, man? Maybe, and I don't want to exaggerate, but I feel like that process went on for at least 4 months. 4 to 6 months, that process went on, bro. Now, I'm going to tell you what was happening within that process. After about the 3rd or 4th month, naturally, it's crazy now. The whole side of Edmunds Hill, so house block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel like it went up to 5. Or was it A, B, C? Whatever it was, flooded. Every house block's got weed on it now and phones. Yeah, if they had it before, now they got it in abundance. Yeah, so the smell is ridiculous. So within these months, dogs are coming on the landing, cells are getting spun. They're bringing everybody from the unit off into the cold whilst a bag of officers, a bag of DST. You know, they're the serious people. You get what I'm trying to say? They're really gonna unlock things, and you know what I'm saying? They do all sorts of things, innit? They're like, yeah, they're on what they're on. I can't lie. DST's on what they're on. They're all going onto man's unit, unscrewing things in cells, and they can't find nothing, and the man them's excited. You know, like man's out there for like a good hour. They're searching every cell. The man them's just congregating, and at one point they had a station where it was like, you get a pat down search and a wand. They wand you. You walk past them, a dog goes around you. You walk past them, you sit on the chair. The chair detects if you got something where it shouldn't be. Do you know what I mean? And it will detect it. You go through all them things, then they let you back into the wing. So all this was happening within the 6 months. It wasn't no happy-go-lucky story where it's like, oh, it's calm. No, like it came with consequences. You get what I'm trying to say? Certain people are getting blocked off just from suspicion. It was mad, but by the time the run came to an end, just before Barry had got let home. Home time for Barry. Barry's gone home. This is 2012 now, just to give you context. This is 2012 now. This is Edmunds Hill. Barry's gone home. So it's me, Ian, younger, from the man them's batch. Shocks is here now. Shocks is involved in the things as well by now. We're there. We're patterning. What's happened is it's got on top again, and now they're going in the showers and they're doing crazy things. I remember this one day. Remember how I said they used to put us outside and while they search every cell? They put us in a different room inside, but everyone's downstairs. The number one governor of the prison now has turned up. So we're sitting there, we're seeing the number one governor. Now we know it's serious, isn't it? We're seeing the DST team come down. Remember they used to carry bags of evidence if they found things. Man seeing hella phones, all sorts allowed in these bags when they're forwarding down the steps. So man's looking at each other like, they found the belly, you know. But remember, we've been getting rid of everything. Reeing up, getting rid of. Reeing up, getting rid of. They're coming down with so much things, it's unbelievable. I'm just looking at the man and like, oh my days. What happens next? You know what happens next. The governor forwards up, calls man's surname, calls Younger's surname. A couple of the other folks' surnames are being called. He's telling man, stand up and forward. Man, told you, army stuff. Man's forwarded to the governor now. He's like, yeah, we're going to be sending you to the block, GOAD, good order and discipline. We believe you've been supplying X, Y, and Z and red. Now remember, you know how the folks are in that. You didn't catch nothing on me. I don't know what you're talking about, bad man. I need to stay in this facility. Because remember, the jail's lit. They're not hearing that. Cuffs have gone on the man them. We've been escorted to the block. Yeah, we're back in the block. But this time, they've took us to Edmunds Hill block, where after 4 weeks, they've transferred us to High Point block, where we originally came from. But what they know, which they can't stop, is the man has got hella loud. The man has got hella loud on, man. You know what I mean? But you know it's the landing, man. I know. But we got to talk about the things, man. Make sure you subscribe. You never know what we might talk about.
Call me Saint Nick. Caesar with me too. Going ape shit. Gorillas in the zoo. We had to break shit.